Every time I say the simple present, I want you to think of it this way. Here's now.
No.
What do you think this is? The past.
Past.
What's this going to be?
Present.
The future.
Future. Okay. So when I talk about the simple present, which one is it? Is it the past? Is it now? Or is it the future?
Future.
Now.
Is it now?
Yeah.
You're right. Is it also the past?
No, past is past is
No, future. What?
it's future.
Future.
Is it also the future?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Is it also the past?
Mm-hmm.
It actually is. This one is kind of crazy. Do you know what simple means?
No, don't.
Simple present.
Just the word simple. If someone says, hey, what does simple mean? Opposite of difficult, right?
Yeah.
Right? The simple present is not really that simple. And it's also not just present. So when I use the simple present, I'm actually talking about the
The
past.
past.
I'm talking about now. And I'm talking about the
Future.
future. Okay, take your right hand. I want you to do this.
Past.
Watch how I do this. Back, now, future. This is the simple present. Do it again. Back, now, future. Now your left hand. Ready? Back, now, future. Right? Back, now, future. What this means? What is something that I like? What is something that I like?
You.
Chocolate.
You like
Chocolate.
chocolate.
I've mentioned that
Ish.
many times, right?
You like to teach, right?
I like to teach. No, I don't like to teach, but I like chocolate. I like chocolate. Do you think that I liked chocolate yesterday? The past.
Yeah. You were. Maybe.
I did, right? I did. Right? Yesterday I liked chocolate, right? Right now, at this very moment, do I like chocolate?
You do.
Yeah. Do you think I will like chocolate
You
Yeah.
will. You will.
if I'm still alive? Yes,
Yeah.
right? Right? So past, now, future. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Think about something else, right? So this is something about me, right? I teach English. Did I teach English yesterday?
You do.
Yeah.
Well, not
No.
yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday, but last week, right? Okay. I do it now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll do it in the future, right? So it's past, present, future. Past, present, future. Okay? You're going to need to know this because a little bit later we're going to do something called the present progressive, which is exclusively now, sometimes the future. Okay? For this one, it really includes all three. Okay? All right, let's do the reading. So it's on page 65.
Can I read?
Can you what?
Can I read?
Can you read? Well, I need someone to be Judy.
Me?
I will be Mark.
You're going to be Judy?
No,
No.
You got to do your girl voice if you're going to be Judy.
I
Do you want to
will
be Judy?
be
Okay,
Mark.
there's Judy. All right.
I'm
We'll have Fabrice. Can you be Mark? All right. All right. Ready?
Okay. I need more coffee. Or you like some?
Okay. Hang on a second. What does that mean? Would you like some?
No, something you like
What is she asking?
coffee.
I need
So
more.
do you?
That's something you want.
Do you? Well, there you go. There's the word I was looking for. Do you want coffee? Would you like some coffee?
Yeah.
Yes, I would. Right? Okay. Oh, they're not asking me. So I need some. I need more coffee. Would you like some? Right? And Mark says,
Yes, please.
Here you go.
"Here you go." What does that mean?
Take.
Here you go. Here you go. All right.
Thanks.
Oh, now. Oh.
Okay. Let's look at that. Oh. Oh. New photos. New photos. What are they looking at?
Picture.
Pictures. Photographs.
Yes.
Here.
Yeah, it's you. Yep.
You know.
Yes. Look at this one. This is my brother.
Get ready. No, you're not finished. Come on.
He lives in Kenya. He teach English there.
Okay, stop there. He lives in Kenya.
You
He
live.
lives in Kenya. Do you remember this? If you look at that poster, right? I, you, we, they, he, she, it, right? Which one is the brother? He,
He.
right? Right? Do you see? Eats, drinks, goes, reads, teaches, writes, has, right? Same with live, right?
Yeah.
So we don't say he lived, we say
He.
he lives. He lives in Kenya, right? And then it says he teaches. In fact, teaches is right up there.
Teach.
He teaches there, or he teaches English there. Do you think that he lived there yesterday?
No.
Yeah.
He lives in Kenya.
Yeah.
So did he live there yesterday?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. For himself. Live there.
Okay, let's take it to ourselves, right? We live in Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Did you live in Phoenix yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Will you live in Phoenix tomorrow?
We.
Yeah.
Right? So the present simple, remember, it's the past, it's now,
If I
it's
tell
the
that,
future.
I don't know.
If you're still alive, right? There's always that. We don't know, but probably, right? Tomorrow as well, right? Or 1 minute from now, right? That's also the future, right? Right? Okay. So he lives in Kenya. He teaches English there. All right. Judy says.
I know.
No.
Oh,
In Kenya.
Kenya, well, you look
You look alike. What does that mean?
Like,
You look
you look like me.
You look like me.
Yeah. You look very similar.
Yeah,
Right?
same, like same.
Kenyan people.
No, I know.
I know. You both have neck down here and green ears.
Green ears.
Oh.
You have green ears.
dark brown hair.
Green eyes.
Them
Oh,
eyes.
nice.
All right. Green ears.
I do.
All right. Continue, Judy.
And you got far.
You're both tall. What does both mean?
Yo,
like
they,
How many people?
they-
We're talking about
two.
Two.
not many. Two.
They, right?
Well, it's more than one, but it's less than three. It's always
They
two.
somewhere.
Mark says. But we're different in a lot of ways. Come on, say it.
But we're different in a lot of ways.
Of ways. Okay.
Who?
Who?
How?
How?
Oh,
This is not rehearsed. All right. Mark says.
Well, how? Oh,
Wait.
well, I like people and parents. Nick likes computers. I don't like computers, and Nick does like parents.
He doesn't like parties.
Doesn't
He
like-
doesn't like parties, right? Okay. We know. Wait. Okay. So Mark says he likes people and parties. Did he like people and parties yesterday?
Yeah.
Say yes, right? Does he like them now?
Yeah.
Will he like them tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes, right? And then his brother likes computers. Did he like them in the past?
Yes.
Right? Now?
Yes.
Future? Yes, right? Okay. And then I want you to notice something. He said, I don't. If you can look over here, have you seen this triangle before? Right? I don't, right? I, now this
Don't
is
like.
do, right? But we can add,
Don't.
right? Okay. So we can say, I do not, base verb, right? I do not, base verb, right? And what is the base verb that we use?
I don't know.
Like, right? There it is right there. So I do not like, what was it, computers? Computers,
Yes.
right? And Nick, which one is Nick? I,
Does.
you,
He.
we, they,
He's not.
Does.
He.
he, right?
He does.
So Nick is the same as he, right? He does, we can add not if we want, right? So we can say he does not like, what was it?
Like
Parties. All right, Judy keeps reading. All right, go ahead, Judy.
Anything else?
Anything else?
No.
No, it's a question. Anything else?
Oh.
Anything else? Sorry. All right, and Mark says, oh, no, uh-huh, oh, uh-huh.
I speak Chinese mix Swahili.
Keep reading.
I read newspaper and magazines.
Magazines.
Magazine. Big reads novels and grammar books. I call my friends. I watch videos almost every night, but Nick goes online. He emails me a lot.
Right, you notice that? I speak, Nick speaks, right? Right? Why do we add the S?
Speaks.
Why?
Because it's he.
Because it's he, just like that poster says, right? He eats, he drinks, he goes, he reads, he teaches, he writes, he has, he speaks, right? Okay. All right, and then Judy says?
Yeah, he sounds
Interesting. Do you notice there's a question mark after yeah,
Yeah.
right? So it's not going
But
to yeah, it's yeah? right? So our voice goes up a little bit. Yeah, let's try that. 1, 2, go. Yeah, right. Okay, let's go to the next page.
Wow.
Okay, so the first one says, do you see these words? Look alike.
Yeah.
Look alike. When two people look the same, right? Like me and Barack Obama, we look alike, right? Okay. What does go on? Why are you laughing? Go online.
He's like, you go to
We're going out to shows.
Hmm?
Go out
Online.
to shows.
To shop, to communicate with your friends, right? Okay. Email, right? Right. Okay. The next one.
A
Novel. Do we understand novel?
novel.
It's a chapter book. Usually, it's a story. Actually, always it's a story. The next one. A newspaper, right? And the next one?
Amazing.
Everything's funny today. A magazine. All right, everyone say this with me. And this is what you should say to me every morning, okay? Ready? Would you like some coffee? Go.
Would you like some
No. Please don't.
So you should say, good morning, Mr. Lang. Would you like some coffee?
No.
Good morning.
Would you like some coffee? There, that's how you get an A in my class, right? And the person says, yes, please. Here you go. Thanks. Everyone say that. Here you go. Here you go. Good. Good. This is my sister. This is my sister. You look alike. You look alike. You look the same. And then look at the next one. She sounds interesting. She sounds interesting. She is. What does that mean? She sounds interesting.
She looks.
Yeah, she looks like you.
Well, so what was his name? Mark?
Oh, I feel like
Yeah.
she's interesting.
Mark told this whole story about his brother, right? Right? And I think Judy said, oh, he sounds interesting. He sounds like a nice person. Okay. All right, let's keep going. We're going to skip the rest of this page. Look at page 67. What's wrong? Oh, on the bottom?
That's what we do.
Is it one person?
Is one person? Yeah.
Oh, no, those are...
Oh, the front.
Here, let me get that on the camera there, okay, in case anyone's wondering. That is Prince Harry and Prince William.
They're twins?
They are not twins. One is older than the other. The one on the left just got married recently. He's much older now, right? And the two women on the left are tennis players, and they are sisters.
That was
Okay.
one possible.
All right, let's go on to the next page, page 67. Okay, so just kind of like what we said before, right? So if we look up there, right? I, you, we, they, eat, drink, go, read, teach, write, have, right? Over here it says I, you, we, they, come, right? There's no S, right? He, she, it, comes with an S, right? From Brazil. This is the present simple, right? Okay, and then for negatives, I, you, we, they, do not, right? So just the same as what we talked about right here, right? Whoops. I, you, we, they, do not, right? Okay. But he, she, it does, right? Or does not. We can put them together, doesn't, right? Always, always, always the base verb. Okay, questions on that?
No.
I think we know this already.
We do.
So this is interesting. It says use the simple present to talk about facts or things that happen again and again, right? So if I ask each of you, what time do you wake up in the morning?
From 6.
6 o'clock in the morning, right? Okay. So what that means is yesterday or maybe on Friday, right, when we had school, right? I woke up at 6 o'clock. I woke. The past of wake is woke. I woke up at 6, right? Earlier this morning, I woke up at 6. Tomorrow morning, what's the future? What's the future? Anyone know? I will wake up. I will wake up, right? But it's again and again. Every morning I wake up at 6 in the morning, or about 6 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So facts as well, right? If I say the world is round, right? Was that true yesterday?
Yeah.
Will it be true tomorrow?
Yeah.
I hope so. Maybe tomorrow it'll be a triangle. No, I don't think so. It'll still be round, right? Okay, so the examples they have, I live in Kenya. We can say we live in Phoenix, right? Okay, he watches TV every night, again and again, right? He watches. Alright, in affirmative statements, use the base form of the verb with I, you, we, and they, right? And then add an S or ES if it's he, she, or it, right? So we live in Redmond, they have a house in Seattle, he reads travel books, she watches TV at night, she does her homework after class, right? Alright, and then it says use do not or does not plus the base form of the verb to make a negative statement. So the same thing that we talked about right over here, right? Do or does, right? With not, we use the base verb afterwards, okay? And then of course we can use contractions, right? So I can say they do not live in the city, or I can put do and not together, and I can say they doesn't speak Chinese. Okay, look at the next page.
Aya.
Ay, ay, ay. All right, this is with be and have. Every time I say be, like a be verb, where in the room do you look? Where do you find the be verbs? Where do you find the be verbs?
Over there.
Over here, right? This is what we talked about before, right? So for the present tense, we've talked about this many times, right? Am, is, are, right? Those are my be verbs, right? I don't say, I be an English teacher,
No.
right? If I say that, people are going to say, yeah, I don't think you are a very good English teacher, right? Okay. The other one is have, right? So I can say I have, you have, we have, they have, but he what?
He
Has, or she
She
has.
has.
Where in this room can you remember the difference between have and has? Which poster has have and has? Right over there? Right over there? Has.
Huh.
Have. So we say I don't have any sisters, or I don't have a lot of money. That one's true for me. Okay.
I don't have.
All right. It says check. Let's look at part one, part A. It says check the sentences in the simple present. Okay. So the first one is not checked, right? It says please speak English. Please don't speak Spanish. Right? That's what we call an imperative. Someone is telling someone else what to do. But look at the next one. Nick and I look alike. We're brothers.
Same.
Right? Let's do number 3 and number 4. Jessica speaks Spanish. She doesn't speak Italian. Is that the simple present? Yes, no?
Yes.
Right? It's true again and again and again, right? Yesterday she spoke Spanish. Now she speaks Spanish. In the future she will. So for number 3, we're going to put a check mark. Okay? How about number 4? I have brown eyes. I don't have blue eyes.
I don't.
Or I have brown ears. I don't have blue ears. Right? Is that the present simple?
Yes.
Check mark, right? Okay, so you're going to do 5 and 6. Okay. Look at part B. Check the sentences in the third person singular. So every time it's third person singular. When we say third person singular, look up there. Is it I, you, we, they? Or he, she, it? Which one is third person?
They.
Anyone know?
He,
Wait, can
she.
you repeat the whole question?
I can repeat the question, right? If I say third person singular, am I talking about I, you, we, they? Or he, she, it? He, she, it, right? So that's the third person, right? So look at the first one. It says, Annie and I don't like fish. Is that third person?
They don't.
Yeah.
Is it third person?
No.
No, they. I, you, we, they.
Think about it, think about it, think about it. Ah, I heard it, I heard it.
Did you
If
say?
I say Annie and
Oh
I,
no, we.
we, remember?
we.
Annie and I, we. We, right? Okay. If I just say Annie, she, right? But because I have and I, it's we.
We.
So you're gonna put a check mark for number 1?
Wow.
Yes or no?
Yes.
No. No.
It's all.
We are all confused. Okay, let me do this again. So or letter B, number 1, right? It says Annie and I, right? Because of the and I, it makes it we,
Yeah, we.
right? It's not third person anymore. If I just have Annie,
She.
it is. But because of and I, it makes it we,
Oh no.
right? Right, let's try number 2. Miriam speaks Arabic. Miriam is she, right?
She.
Is that third person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? That's why we have that S, right?
She.
Check mark. Miriam is she speaks.
Doesn't.
Let's do one more. Number 3. It doesn't snow in Brazil.
She is.
Yeah.
Is.
Okay, so it's it, right? In
Yeah.
fact, if you look right up there, right? He, she, or it, right?
Yep.
Or if you look over here, he, she, or it, right? Does not snow. So for number 3, I'm going to check mark. Okay, you're going to do 4, 5, and 6.
Mr. Balu, number 1 on 8. Or number 2.
Number 2, where it says Nick and I look alike. We did that one already, right?
Well,
Are you confused? Okay, so let me back up a little bit. Part A, it says check the sentences in the simple present. Which ones are simple present? Right? But part B, it says which ones are third person singular. So we're looking for those he, she, or it examples. Okay? Alright, look at part 2. Me too, okay. Alright, it says write 2 sentences about these people. So number 1 says Heng from Beijing, China, right? So we can say Heng lives in Beijing, China. She speaks Chinese. Alright, look at number 2. Ali. Did I say it wrong? Ali.
My language is Ali.
Ali. Marhaba, Ali. Right. So Anman Jordan, right? So we're going to say Ali, what?
doesn't.
Doesn't?
No.
Is it negative?
Wait.
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 Wait. No, you wait.
Yeah, Ali live.
Ali.
Lives.
Right, so for number 2, right?
Ali lives.
Exactly. Ali lives with an S or no S?
Is.
Yes.
How is.
So Ali lives
In Amman. I mean.
not Amani. Okay? Alright, and then the language is Arabic, so we're going to say
Arabic. She
He
speaks
speaks
Arabic.
over.
he speak Arabic. Good job. Should we move on to number 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because this is perfect, right? It's perfect, right?
Yeah.
It's perfect, right?
No.
Is there a mistake?
Yeah.
What's the mistake?
Is.
Where?
She speaks.
He speak.
I already have an S right there.
No.
No, speaks.
Oh.
S. No.
Behind here.
Speak.
No.
Donkey.
K.
No, K.
Yeah.
Mhm. Right, so because it's he, we're going to add an S right there. He speaks. Alright, let's do one more. How do you say this name?
Joe.
Joe?
Joa and the boys.
Rosa? I can say Rosa, right? Salvador, Brazil. So we're going to say for number 3, how many people are we talking about?
2.
2, right? So I can
They
either
live.
use their names or I can say they, right?
Live.
They live with an S, right? They lives.
No,
No.
only one.
No S.
They
No.
live.
Why not?
Don't put S because
Because
two
it's
person.
they is 2 person.
Oh, they is 2
People.
people. Alright, so we're going to take out the S. Sorry about that. I'm still learning English. So they live in Brazil. And then what are we going to say?
They speak.
They. No.
No place.
They speak
Yeah,
they
they speak in
speak-
Portuguese.
Portuguese. Obrigado. Obrigado. That means thank you. That's all I know. Alright, number 4 and number 5 you can do on your own.
Will it's home?
Sure.
Oh.
Now we'll have a little bit of time. Okay, look at part 3. Can I help you? Yes, thanks. The children want ice cream. My son, chocolate. How many people is my
My
son?
son wants.
Wants. This is part 3, right? Alright, so for number 2, we're going to say my son
Once.
wants with an S. Chocolate, right? No, Dad, I'm not chocolate.
I don't like.
I don't.
I
I
don't
don't
want
like
chocolate.
chocolate.
I don't like chocolate. I don't want chocolate. Oh, it says to use want in all of these, right? So he's going to say I don't.
Like chocolate.
Well,
I don't
I
want.
should have read the instructions. It says complete this conversation with the correct form of want, right? So we're just going to use want.
I don't want chocolate.
I don't want. Even though you can say I don't like chocolate, that's okay. Chocolate. What a terrible sentence. I'm never, ever, ever going to write that sentence on my own, ever.
Why?
Because I love chocolate. I will never, ever, ever say I don't want chocolate. That's just crazy talk. Right? Okay. Oh, even worse, then he says I'm vanilla.
I like
I
You
want.
want to use want, right?
Yeah.
I
I want.
Oh,
want.
Vanilla.
Sounds like a terrible son. Alright. Why would you choose vanilla when you can have chocolate? That's crazy. All right, and then Annie.
My dog.
Annie must be the good child. All right,
Like-
Annie.
One.
Like,
Nice.
What they want us to
Once.
use want, right?
One.
So we're gonna say
people ask me something.
One.
Annie
One.
want chocolate.
Once. She, right?
Is Annie a she?
She.
Yeah.
Let me check up there. I don't remember because I don't really speak English. She eats. She drinks.
eats.
Oh, I think you're
Eggs.
right. I think you're right. Yeah. Sorry. I'm still learning the language. Please forgive me. Okay. So you're gonna finish part 3. Okay. Look at part 4. Oi! 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 Oi!
You just gonna do your homework in
Hey!
another part?
We're all gonna cry.
I have a question. Are you going to this homework tomorrow?
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. Okay. All right. Look at part 4. Number 1 says Jeremy has an old car. He doesn't have a new car. Look at number 2. Annie pizza. What do you
No,
think?
Don't like pizza.
It's positive.
Likes.
Any like.
Actually, let me look at it. I don't like pizza. Oh, you're so smart.
Don't like-
Smarter than I am. I don't like pizza. How about salad? Would you like pizza? I don't like pizza. So we're gonna say
I
Annie.
don't like.
Doesn't.
Doesn't.
I think it's Annie don't.
No, doesn't.
Is it doesn't?
Yeah.
Why?
Doesn't like.
Because team. I mean,
Annie. Annie is she.
she.
Does not. Okay, you're right. You're right.
She.
This time you're right. Now I can put does not together, right? Doesn't.
Doesn't. Just like pizza.
She.
She likes with an S.
Yes. Salad.
Now can I tell you how to say this word?
Salad. Salad.
Like we do in the U.S. We don't say salad. We say salad. 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 Do you like salad? Salad.
Salad.
Salade. Yeah, don't say that. People will be confused. You can try number 3 and number 4. Now look at part 5. It's the last one that we're going to do. Okay? Let's look at part 5. Ready? Ready, Freddy? Alright. Correct this letter. There are 8 mistakes. The first mistake is already corrected. Dear Mary, Spain is great. The Spanish people are very friendly, but they speak so fast. Right, so they've changed it to they speak, right?
He does.
Then it says, Jim speak Spanish very well. What do you think of that? Jim speaks, right? So we're going to take Jim speak. Right, we're going to take that word, speak. Ta-da! Right? So it said that there are 8 mistakes, and the first one is corrected. We found the second one. How many more mistakes are you going to find? What's 8 minus 2? 5, right? No. What's 8 minus 2? I'm not a math teacher. What's 8 minus 2? 6. Is it 6? Let me ask Siri. Hang on a second. What is 8 minus 2? Oh, 6. You're correct. Okay, good. Not a math teacher. So you're going to find 6 more mistakes right there. That is all I want you to do. All right?
Wow.